So guys, today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how I make this 3D type text animation. And you'll see here I've got my text already laid out and my anchor point set to the bottom. I'm going to add colour to the side and I'm going to keep mine red, but this is where you can change the side colour once you've added your extrusion. If you copy on the screen, I've made mine 40 point, you can make yours literally anything. And then I'm going to animate the scale. This is why having the anchor point at the bottom of your text is important, because I only want to scale the height. If you see, I've untoggled the width and the depth of the scale, so we're only affecting the height. I'm going to add 4 frames in. It's going to scale down, and then within a second we scale up. So we create like the anticipation and then the bounce. And then we're going to copy that in the reverse, and it kind of bounces back out. And then from here, I'm going to ease my keyframes. And if you do the same as me, you'll get the same outcome. But equally, you can use your favorite kind of easing to get whatever effect that you like. This is what I've got for this animation. And then from here, we're going to go, I'm going to actually separate my letters. Now I've got Text Exploder, which makes my life easier. If you don't have that, you can go right click and convert to shape, or you can just separate letter by letter. It's not that deep, it's only 4 letters, it's not going to take too long. But this method here, I use Text Exploder, so you can see a bit of my workflow. For a long time, until the beginning of this year, I used to do this manually. I didn't have the plugin. But the plugin as a type animator was actually life-saving, and I do recommend getting it. No, I'm not sponsored. No, it's not a thingy. I just find it helpful. Anyway, we go layer, new, and camera, and this is where we're going to move our text layer. It's better to keep your text central rather than messing around with it in 3D space, because using the camera to change its position and location on the composition makes it so much easier if you need to then toggle the camera off to then change the animation on your text, let's say. So get into the habit of using your camera layers more than adjusting the position of your text in this kind of situation. You can see here that I want to animate the scale of it more. So I'm going to just realign my keyframes and bump up the scale on that middle keyframe so we kind of fill the composition as so. There we go. Creates a nice animation. See, nice. It's very nice indeed. And then I've just replaced the kind of staggered layers. So we get this kind of nice bounce. It's cute, it's nice, very nice, hence why I use the word nice. Take a shot every time I say the word nice. Okay, now I've gone and added an adjustment layer, and I've added the VHS effect. I forgot to film the last bit, but basically I've turned off a lot of the glows and edited the Venetian blinds, and then also made that layer style like hard something. So then it looks like this basically. And yeah, just play around with the settings to get whatever you want and you'll get something similar. Nice one. Catch you in a bit.